So what was the most scary part about starting this brand?
Oh, the scariest part about starting a brand is whether or not people are going to accept the brand. Now, when the brand is who you are, like who is Michael Wade, which is my brand, the scariest part about that is, are people going to accept me? Like, there's no shield. There's no, all right, I'm going to create this piece of art. There's no, I'm going to create this song and just hope people like it. If they don't like it, I'll create another one. It's me. So it's like, if somebody doesn't like me, there's no other me to create. Yeah. So I have to make sure that I'm exactly who I am so that people like me for who I am. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you get caught up in pretending to be somebody else, and it's never where you want to wind up because it's hard to be somebody else, you know? Mm-hmm.
What do you want people to take away from your brand? Like, what's the number one thing when people look at you and they think of your brand? What do you want people to take away?
When people look at me and they see me on stage or they see me on camera, I want them to understand that none of this came easy. Everything that I went through is what makes me who I am. All of my trials, all of my tribulations, all of my successes, as well as my failures, are what built me up to the man that I am today. The man that can stand in front of crowds of 100, 200, 500, 1,000 and be exactly who I need to be, so that they can get the message that they need to get, so that they can have a good time and understand that as an audience, they're here to have fun, forget about everything else that happens. So I kind of got to forget about myself, and I get lost in it sometimes, but it's always a fun experience.
So is there an end goal for your brand, or is this something that just a journey that keeps on going?
The end goal has always been to change the world. Finding out how I would do so has always been the challenge. I would love to even spark a brain that changes the world. If somebody else were to get on camera and say, listen, I was inspired by this one guy who came to my college and his name was Michael Wade, or even dating back to like, I had this one advocate counselor, because that's what I used to be in my high school, and he inspired me to do so many things because he did his own little side hustle on the weekends and stuff like that. Like, that's all I really want. Like, if I could change one person's life, and it sounds cliche, if I could change an audience's life, or if I could just inspire them to be greater, that's ultimately the end goal. But doing that from the platform of being on camera, that's exactly where I need to be. So I can, talk about my experiences and inspire and motivate others to push through where they came from. Like, I grew up in Brooklyn, single mother. My father was there, yeah, but I didn't grow up with him around. So finding myself as a young man in America, it's a lot. So if I could be that role model for somebody else, it would definitely be worth it.